Hey, what's up, Clutton Nation? King Clutton 9000 with a video for y'all today. Today we're going to be taking a look at my updated PS5 collection for 2024. I still can't believe it's 2024. My mind's still in 2023, but soon I'll get used to the new year. And there's definitely a lot of games. That stack, yes, it's nearly about to touch my TV. From literally my TV stand up. So we're going to do a new camera angle this time, since it looks like a lot of games were backwards and y'all couldn't read them. So I'm going to do a new camera angle. I've been showing my manga and stuff to see if that will make it a little bit better for y'all. So let's go ahead and get started on the PS5 collection, and it's going to be a pretty long one. So get a snack and drink and enjoy the video. Alright guys, we got everything set up. We're going to start with the first stack of PS5 games. And I'm going to talk a bit about some, but not every single game. But let's go ahead and start off with the first game of the stack, and that's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I always enjoy my Assassin's Creed games. Very well enjoyed that one on PS5. Atelier, Rise of 3, Alchemist of the End, and The Secret Key. I've not gotten into this game yet, but soon I will. This is still on my backlog, but I'll get to it eventually. We got Aztec Forgotten Gods, also on my backlog. I've been working really hard trying to get my backlog down, but I've been really wanting to play this since it's a limited run game that I got, so have not gotten into that just yet. Next up, we got Battlefield 2042. Not my best shooter game at all, but it was alright. We got Blood Rain Betrayal Fresh Bites. Really enjoy this game, even though it's a side-scroller game. Limited run. Print. We got Call of Duty Vanguard. And Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Have not got 3. Waiting for it to go down in price before I get into that type of game. But I definitely enjoy the story, and I'll get to Modern Warfare 3 eventually. But not just a rush. Next up, we got Callisto Protocol. Cat Lateral. I keep messing up. Cat Lateral Damage Remastered. Fun cat game. Definitely a fun cat game right there. We got Chivalry 2. Death's Door. Really enjoyed this game a lot. And I played this on PlayStation. I think I almost got a platinum trophy on this. Almost. Missing a few trophies on there. Deathloop. Not going to talk about much about this because I rage at this so much. So that's all I'm going to say about it. Death Stranding Director's Cut. Really enjoy this. Can't wait for Death Stranding 2. Deliver Us the Moon. Have not played the sequel of Deliver Us Mars. Have not played that yet, but I enjoy Deliver Us the Moon. Demon Souls. One of my first games to play on the PS5, and the graphics were insane. First game I completed, and the first game I ever put on my PS5. And enjoyed it still to this day. Destruction All-Stars. Glad I'd pay like $5 for this. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. Diablo 4. So many hours put in this game. Can't wait for a DLC to arrive next year in 2024. Well, actually, recording this video is actually first day of 2024, so we got until holiday time frame, but it might change. I'm hoping it comes sooner because I enjoy Diablo 4 a lot. But content, not the craziest with the battle passes. We got Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Upgrade from the PS4 version. Well, DLC, I think. Dolmen. Have not gotten to this yet. Still on my backlog. Dying Light 2. Stay Human. Elden Ring. I hear this is getting a DLC soon. So, have not got into getting back into this. But once the DLC comes out, I'll get right back into it. Eventually. Next up, Elder Souls. Really want to play this. And it's also on my backlog, but look at that graphics. So well done. I can't wait to play this soon enough. We got Evil Dead the game. Kind of a letdown game right there. Evil West. Very fun game. Crisis Core Final Fantasy Final Fantasy VII Reunion. The first part before Final Fantasy VII, where you meet Zack, Cloud, and how Sephiroth became how he is in 7. Speaking of Final Fantasy VII, we got Remake Intergrade. So DLC into it. Really enjoy Final Fantasy VII. Cannot wait for Rebirth to come out next month. Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins. I know it starts with S, but I gotta keep it in the Final Fantasy. One of my favorite side stories of the Final Fantasy games on PS5. Then we got Final Fantasy 16, which I'll soon get into this. I got this for Christmas. And does have a reversible cover. But I prefer this cover because it shows the two characters together. Next up, we got Forge and Shadow Torch. Really enjoyed this game, even though it was a side scroller, but really enjoy the atmosphere of this game. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Have not gotten into this game, not just yet, but I really do need a different cover. This jumble up and stuff, but I'll get into DLC eventually, but still on my backlog till then. We got Phobia Saint Defina Hotel. This is still my backlog. This is a really good horror game that I've seen gameplay of, but have not got into it. My backlog is not that huge as it was before, but I'm getting to it all. Next up, we got Forgotten City. Multiple different endings. Took me a while to get the good ending, the secret ending, but it was worth it in the end. We got the Fortnite Minty Pack. It was like 99 cents just to get it. Godfall. One of my favorite games. A lot of people did not like this, but I really enjoyed this game right here, and try and get one of my buddies to play this game that he's been holding off on, but soon have somebody to get into it. Next up, we got God of War Ragnarok. I started the DLC, the free DLC, but have not completed just yet. I am enjoying it, and can't wait to see what's next for God of War in the near future after the DLC going on for Ragnarok to Valhalla. We got Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. Hoping they announce a second one soon up, but I will keep on playing this game until the second one comes out. We got Ghostwire Tokyo. Have not gotten to this either. Still on my backlog. My backlog is not that big, but I'll get into this eventually.
Next up, we got Gotham Knights, which I enjoyed this game a lot. I play as Red Hood, one of my favorite out of the Bat family. Right here. I do like Nightwing, but Red Hood is my all-time favorite. Y'all want to know? Ask me in the comments down below, and I'll give you explanation why. We got Haven, Learn to Run game. Very nice story. If you like this type of story, it's kind of like OG Final Fantasy, like 10 type style, but really great story. We got Horizon Forbidden West. There's a complete edition now, but I'm good with this, and I will soon get the DLC eventually of this and get a platinum trophy for this game right there. We got Horror Tales The Wine, another horror game that I have not got into. October was very busy for me, just chilling and play a lot of other games. Didn't play much horror games, but soon I will play this, and probably you'll see it in my October horror games video later this year. We got the last game in the stack. We got Inscription. Really enjoyed this game, even though it was a card game. If you have not played Inscription, very awesome indie game. You play as literally your character that you do not see, and you go up against multiple card people like him and other ones. You go across the board. There's secret puzzles to continue on with the game. So that's the final game of this stack. Let's go ahead and grab the second stack. Alright, got the second stack. Let's get into it. We got first Koa the Kangaroo. Mixture of Crash Bandicoot and like Tide Spiral combined together. Pretty fun kids game right there. Really enjoyed the story. We got In Sound Mind, also on my backlog. Have not played this horror game either. There's a lot of horror games I have not gotten into, but soon we'll get into. Combinera. This game I really enjoy. I like these type of puzzly games. Really enjoyed these, and it was part of the Atari, which I never played it on the Atari at all. Never grew up around that time frame, but playing some Atari games really gets me the feel of how the gaming was during that time frame. But a little bit faster nowadays compared to back then. We got The Last of Us Part 1. Got this at launch. Yeah, I spent the $70. I don't regret it. I enjoyed the story from PS3 to PS4 to PS5. And we got Last of Us Part 2 coming out this month, which I'm not getting straight away, but I'll get to it eventually. You'll see it probably next year's collection haul, or actually collection update in 2025, or see in a haul. We got Made of Scare, our indie horror game. Martha is Dead, the one game that I'll never go back to ever, because it one part literally disturbed me a lot in that game. Next up, we got Manifold Garden. Really enjoyed this game a lot. This is actually the alternate cover, the Best Buy version. I didn't get the I Am 8-bit version now. Still on the hunt for that, but I'll get both versions soon. We got Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales with the Marvel Spider-Man Remastered on PS5. Really enjoyed this. Have not got Marvel Spider-Man 2 yet. We got Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. Have not got 1 just yet. Waiting for like how I did 11. I'm waiting for like the Ultimate combo with all DLCs for one price. It's gonna be a bit, but I'm all about waiting for Mortal Kombat games. Next up, we got Necromunda Hired Gun. Really enjoyed this. This gives me like complete Warhammer vibes with it. If you're a big Warhammer fan, try this game out. You will not regret it. We got Nightcrawler. This was a rare PS4 game, now on PS5. It's kind of like a old school horror movie type style in 4K. First time in 4K. But yeah, it's like 1.5 hours of full motion video. Pretty fun game overall. We got One Piece Odyssey. As you can tell, I've been reading the manga. I have not played the game just yet. It is on my backlog. Do not hate me for this. Literally, I enjoy One Piece. I enjoy the anime. I've been on so much stuff on Xbox and Switch. I have not played much on my PS5 ever since Diablo came out. God of War, Resident Evil DLC. I have not gotten to One Piece Odyssey, but I will eventually get into this and play all the way through and mostly go for a platinum trophy on this. Next up, we got Outriders, which I'm wondering, are we going to get another DLC to this? Or it's just going to be a story that never gets a complete ending. Still waiting on that, but hopefully for DLC soon. We got Outside Room 104, also on my backlog. Another horror game on my backlog. I apologize. For all you horror fans that enjoy games, I'll get to them eventually. We got The Pathos, also on my backlog. But this is actually the next game after Valhalla and the Resident Evil 4 DLC. I'll get into those, then head into The Pathos, which gets this game I've been wanting to play for the longest time and had not got to it. Next up, we got the Quarry right here. Enjoyed the game, multiple decision making. Have not got all the survival people ending. Have not got that yet. I just gotta figure out how to do that to get the full platinum trophy. But eventually, this game will just not have the platinum trophy for a while. Next up, we got Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Got a platinum trophy for this one. Enjoyed this game. Went all the way through. Got everything fully upgraded. And just, I really enjoyed this story so much. I'm hoping for another Ratchet and Clank game in the future, but it'll be a while. Next up, we got Resident Evil 4 Remake. Absolutely amazing remake. Still gotta play the Separate Ways DLC. But I really enjoy this completely. I'm hoping to see more remakes like this, like a Code Veronica remake. Come on, Capcom. Make a Code Veronica remake. We got Amazing 4. Give us a good Code Veronica style version of it. Next up, we got Resident Evil 8 Village, the Gold Edition, which comes with the Rose DLC. So, enjoyed the Rose DLC. Was kind of creepy of the doll area. That is the one area I am not a fan of, but enjoyed the Resident Evil 8. And hopefully we get 9 soon enough. Next up we got Returnal. One of the hardest games to break the cycle because it changes every time you die. And it's multiplayer, so yeah, we get some checkpoints in this now. When I first played, there was no checkpoints. Not a single bit. So y'all got lucky with checkpoints and multiplayer. Next up, we got River City Girls. The first one. Nice 2-player brawl. And not only River City Girls, we got River City Girls 2. I played both of these back on PS4, and I finally got the physical versions and not the digital version. So I'm happy on both. believe I'm only missing 0, and I will have the complete River City Girls collection on PS5. Next up, we got Sackboy: A Big Adventure, also on my backlog. I'll play soon enough. I don't think the online is available anymore, but I will soon play this. Okay, next up we got a complete collection here of Naruto Shantae. We got the first Shantae game, which is the Game Boy Color version. We got Shantae Risky Revenge, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, Shantae and Half Genie Hero Ultimate Edition, and the final one of the series is Shantae and the 7 Sirens. It took so long to finally get every Shantae game, and the first one was the last one of the collection, so I'm happy to own every Shantae game on PS5. And that's the only time. I'm not getting on PS4 because I own every Shantae game digitally on PS4. So I'm only collecting on PS5 only for physicals. Next up, we got Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. Enjoy this a lot since I enjoyed the first one. Next up, we got Sniper Elite 5. France have not got all the DLC, all the Season Pass yet, but I can't wait for Sniper Elite 6 to come out soon enough. Like, I enjoy the Sniper Elite games so much. Next up, we got Sonic Frontiers. I really enjoy this open world Sonic game. Enjoy the soundtrack so much, and I have not gone back for DLC just yet, but I will go back and play the DLC fully and go back and listen to that soundtrack once again. Very awesome soundtrack. Next up, we got Soul Hacker 2, which is also on my backlog. I got a lot of games on my backlog. I know, but I'll soon get into this one as well with it. Also, like Final Fantasy 16, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, I got this for Christmas. So this is going in my backlog to soon play this. I've been waiting for a while to finally get this and got it for Christmas, and now I get to continue his story. Next up, we got Steel Rising. Really enjoyed this. It was slow combat at first, but once I got used to it, the combat, I got used to it after a while. Really excellent game right there. Next up, we got Stray. It's not the regular edition. It came with a lot of stuff. Came with a poster, the patch and stuff. So it says I am 8-Bits edition. So I really enjoyed Stray. Very excellent story game. If you have not played this before, when it was free, play this game. You will not regret it. It was a fantastic story. You will not regret playing Stray at all. Next up, we got Subnautica Below Zero. Super Semi-Roll. It is also like Koa the Kangaroo, also gave me Crash Bandicoot and Spiral vibes, but really enjoyed this one. Next up, we got Sword and Fairy Together Forever. Also, in my backlog. Have not got this. I got this early before it came to America. Got this on PlayAsia, but have not played this just yet. Next up, we got Tales of Arise. DLC just released, I think. So I'll be getting back into this to play the DLC. I enjoyed the Tales of Arise. This was my first Tales of game, and I was hooked to the Tales of and went back to collect the rest. So I'll go back and play the DLC, but beat the complete story, and absolutely enjoyed this game. Next up, we got Thymesia, which is a Souls-like game, and this is on my backlog, and I say I like Souls-like games, but I have not even played this one or even Elder Souls. So, yeah, I have not played this just yet. Next up, we got Rainbow Six Extraction. I was about to say Siege, but Extraction. Enjoyed this stealthy type of game right there with friends, but mostly a lot of my friends are guns blazing. I'm mostly more stealth, but you play how you want on that game. Next up, we got Tormented Souls. Really enjoy this type of old school PS2 Silent Hill type camera on this game. I enjoyed Tormented Souls a lot, and I'm hoping for at least a sequel to this because I enjoy it so much. I actually do want a sequel to this game. Next up, we got Trek to Yomi. Nice, like a samurai type game, but it's all black and white. Really enjoyed this, and it's a special reserve edition. So, really, I got this bonus with a manual. So, you rarely see that with PS5 games. We got Uncharted Legacy of the Thieves Collection Remastered. Really enjoy every Uncharted game. This one I always platinum every Uncharted game. Platinum both of these on PS5. They look absolutely amazing on PS5 completely. So I am hoping we actually get another Uncharted game or a remake of the first three at least, because I want more Uncharted games to come out. Next up, we got Valkyrie Elysium, another game on my backlog. It's an open world game. I take my time getting to open world games and go to story based games. So I will get to this eventually, but I gotta get through the rest of my backlog first. Next up, we got The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition with all the Netflix inspired DLC. I played the Netflix inspired DLC. It's absolutely amazing. So it's officially completed, and I'm hoping to see Witcher 4 in the future. Where has Witcher 4 been? We got Witcher 3 Complete Edition, multiple editions, but where's 4? I want to have more Witcher games. And the final game of the PS5 collection is WWE 2K22 with Rey Mysterio on the cover. The Legend, a Lucha Libre, one of the all-time legends and a Hall of Famer. So that is my updated PS5 collection for 2024. Hopefully y'all enjoy this video. I'm up to 89 games in my collection. So that is a big thing from last year's collection, which I believe I had less than 60 games on there. So yeah, my PS5 collection is growing a lot. So hopefully y'all liked the video. Comment down below what is your favorite PS5 game or your upcoming game that's coming out in 2024. And also, if you're new to this channel, this is the first video you're watching, make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell to get notified when I upload videos just like this one for y'all enjoying to watch. So, hopefully y'all had a great new year and enjoying the first day of 2024, and I will see y'all next time. Peace out.